in a mission to bring about awareness in rural areas in the Eastern Cape about, how to treat children with autism. In fact, anyone who has autism, Autism Matters South Africa has come to Peddie location just outside in the Eastern Cape to educate parents and teachers who are interacting on a daily basis with learners and people who have or are suffering autism. But now to speak to us further about the intention for this day, we speak to Ms. Nobathembu Qosho, who is coming from Autism Matters South Africa. Ma'am, thank you very much for your time. Just speak to us about the importance of this day. Why is it necessary for you to have this particular campaign?
Thank you very much. As we all know that there are many challenges in the autism community, especially in rural areas. That's when we sat down and said, let us go and do these awarenesses for parents that are outside urban areas that needs this kind of services.
And in terms of what is the actual aspect that you want to touch on when you doing this, when you're giving people this information about how to treat and how to interact with people with autism, what are some of those?
If you can remember, as they are in rural areas, some of them they only got diagnosis, and some of them they still haven't got the professional diagnosis, and they are still parents that needs to be counseled to receive the psychosocial support and then to be educated on how to raise this child with autism. And then this child with autism, does he or she needs to be medicated and all sort of those kind of things.
And in terms of the program that you have here, what is going to happen today?
Okay, today we will be educating them about exactly what is autism, since there is many things being said in the communities, what is related to autism. Some believes in is witchcraft, some believes it's ancestors and blah blah blah. But for us, we're just going to take them neurologically. What is autism? What can you do when your child is with autism? And then also the tools that you can introduce to your child for him or her to cope, because let us remember, autism is not something that you can show, but we need to make sure that the parents and the children, they can cope with it.
It's possible that you might not know this, but I just want to find out, in terms of what are the tools that people can use for anyone, even those who are at home or not here now, what can you say those tools are? How can people manage, or how can they raise children with autism?
You'll find that most of kids with autism, they are struggling with sensory disorders. So what we usually do, we will buy or give them kits for sensory. It will be slimes where they will have to play with the slimes. It will be sands. It will be things that the basics that the parents are having at home, like macaroni, like rice. We need to take those things and put them in food coloring so the kids can try and play with them. The clay, the muds, So it's all those kind of things. Some of them you don't need to go to the shops and buy them. You can make them at home. So those are the tools that we'll be using here in this autism awareness today.
And in terms of the school, we understand that teachers are also part of this. What is the importance of having teachers being a part of this particular campaign?
It's very important of the teachers to be here, especially the mainstream ones, because each and every parent, they just take their child to school and then they don't know about the symptoms and all that. And due to the shortages of school for autism that we have in the country, not just in the Eastern Cape, it's very important of them to know on how to handle these children. In the meantime, they are not placed in the special needs schools.
Yeah.